I want to reveal a couple things here. A lot of people talk about the elite and, the Rothschilds, and I know on YouTube there's a lot of these stories about, Jews controlling this and that in finance. And yeah, there's different elements. Let me put it this way. Yeah, they're smart, they're aggressive, I know that. Um, I'm going to tell you though, there's a lot of things going on sometimes behind the scenes, and it doesn't show up on a lot of the official numbers people pull up on reports. And there is some serious big money flowing around behind the scenes. Um, Not that I know everything about it or anything like that, but I do know it does exist. I seen deals that were one was as high as $1.2 trillion, and a lot of that money would have been coming in the United States if it worked out, it wasn't blocked, and that would have been going for projects in the United States. So you talk about a stimulus plan, that would have been a serious stimulus plan. Sometimes some of the people you think, I heard about, I think it was Brother Kaplan, talks about, the Jews and the Zionists, and, he was critical of this family too, Stern family and Hartz. I know he mentioned some things. My opinion of these people, I think people know things, maybe if they're from New York or whatever. This guy, Leonard, he built this company. He did a great job on it. He's the guy. He was the real brains behind a lot of things, and became too diversified, so they're really more into real estate now mainly. And I know there's a lot of stories behind different things. And yeah, I know they work with Italians and all this type of stuff like that. I know that's true. But big deal. There's very good business that goes on with these people, and we're probably going to see a rising star right here with Edward Stern. I think he's into the right area, commodities, and I've seen some deals that were some incredible numbers from other people who have some really good contacts that could possibly pull a lot of money into the United States. So a lot of things that you see going on with the government and these yellow journalism people like with Alex Jones and everything like that, I don't know, they're working up all these emotions and everything like that, but there can be a lot of good coming out from behind the scenes. And I know there's a lot of criticism of Jews, and they're doing this, they're doing that. That's not necessarily so. I mean, in the case of George Soros, it is so. Okay. In the case of, say, the Stern family or Sam Zell, in my opinion, it's not true. So, but there is some serious money out there flowing behind the scenes, and you don't see it, and it doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad thing, because there's intentions that this money would be going into the United States for some major projects, major projects, and if it can, sometimes it's the U.S. government that stops it, for various reasons, and I'm not totally clear on exactly what the hell's going on with that. But I'm not saying I know all this special information, because I get pissed off at a lot of these clowns on these channels. Like, and I'm not going to even mention their names because I know there's a lot of people with the fans and stuff, but I could talk some crap too. But the thing is, I don't know for a fact which way the markets are going all the time, but I'm getting a better sense on that, I think. But I do want to say that in a lot of cases, the elite aren't so bad, but they're extremely competitive, to say the least. They are tough. They're tough. There's no BS about that. I can tell you that right now. But there's a lot of money on the other side of the world too. I mean, sometimes you look in the United States, things are down, but there's shrewd people that are going to try to pull in. Like, you look at this family here, the Stern family. They're in the United States. Yeah, I know they're Jewish and they support Israel. Okay, but they're in the United States too, and they support the United States and they support the New York area too. So, I personally would like to see this Edward Stern get in touch with somebody else that I see as a very, very shrewd person, and it might work out to be something where it could pull in a hell of a lot of money into certain projects that would be give a lot of employment to the United States because you know that's really what it comes down to. You need some serious big projects, and one of them could be the mining of precious metals, and there's a number of areas that could bear fruit on that too, because it looks like mining precious metals is can't lose proposition because it's going to keep going up for at least another couple of years, and that's where you want to be at, wherever the bubble's growing, right? And when you just make sure you get out of it before it bursts. So I just want to say that I see a lot of these talk about the elite, and I'm not saying that every single Jewish person around is a bunch of saints. I mean, people are human, right? But there's a lot of misinformation too. So, and I know in the case of like somebody like George Soros or whatever, I mean, yeah, he stated that he doesn't like the United States. He thinks this about the United States. He thinks that about the United States. And Maurice Strong says the same type of thing. But you don't find that from all the elite. So I do want to say that there is a number of things that are going on. So there, despite what the government does, what Obama does, or whatever any of these idiots do that are supposed to be controlling the economy, there's other things going on that might bear fruit that'll employ a lot of people, because some of these numbers that are being floated around are some astronomically high numbers, and if it works out, it works out. It's great. That's what I'm looking at it. So it's just a matter of getting the right people to do it. So it's sometimes, I know that, forget about the government. The government doesn't produce anything. It's other people that do, and there is people working on stuff. I get annoyed at these people that are out there, protesting, Occupy Wall Street and all this kind of stuff. I think I know what the hell they're talking about, but I mean, it ain't gonna do nobody any good, believe me. Not all the elite is so bad, and that's a fact. That's a real fact.